The product roadmap is a popular product management tool, but despite its popularity, it's not always effectively used. In this video, I'll explain how you can get the most out of your roadmap and use it to maximize the value your product creates. I'm product management expert Roman Pichler. I have coached and trained product managers and product owners since 2004, and I've written a book that discusses product roadmaps called Strategize. An effective product roadmap has 4 qualities. First, it is goal-oriented or outcome-based. It primarily describes the value a product should create over the coming months. Second, it is connected. It is systematically linked to the product strategy and the product backlog. Third, it is shared. The stakeholders and development team members understand and support it. And fourth, it is adaptive. It is regularly reviewed and updated. Let's look into those 4 qualities in more detail. A goal-oriented or outcome-based roadmap uses goals and outcomes as its primary element. Examples might be acquiring customers, increasing engagement, and future-proofing the product by removing technical debt. Now, this is a significant difference to a traditional road mapping approach, which essentially maps features onto a timeline. Instead of focusing on the solution, a goal-oriented roadmap encourages you to determine the benefits a product should create. This makes it easier to secure agreement, and it aligns people on shared goals. To help you create such a roadmap, I have developed a template, the Go product roadmap. Let's take a brief look at it. As you can see, the template contains 5 elements. The first one, date or time frame, states when the goal should be achieved. The second element, name, allows you to use an identifier if meeting the goal results in a major release or a new product version. Think of iOS 16 and Windows 11, for example. The third element, goal, is the centerpiece of the roadmap. It captures the outcome you want to achieve, the specific value the product should create, like increasing conversion and reducing cost. The fourth element, features, describes selected, big, coarse-grained product capabilities that are required to achieve the goal. And the final element, metrics, lists the measurements that help you determine if the goal has been met. You can download the template from my website and you can learn more about it by watching my Go product roadmap introduction video. The links are in the description. As useful as a goal-oriented roadmap is, it should not be an isolated plan. Instead, you should systematically connect it to the product strategy and the product backlog. To understand how this can be achieved, let's take a quick look at my product strategy framework. In my model, the product roadmap is preceded by a vision and a product strategy. The vision describes the ultimate purpose for providing the product, the positive change you want to bring about. The strategy states who the users and customers are, what problem the product addresses or what benefit it should create, what makes the product stand out from competing offerings, and what business goals it should meet. With a product strategy in place, you are in a great position to build an effective product roadmap. Make sure that the outcomes you identify are aligned with the strategy and help you meet the needs and business goals. And once you've created an actionable roadmap, you can use the plan to direct the product backlog. Simply take the next goal and copy it into the backlog. Then ensure that all items in the product backlog are indeed required to achieve this goal. This way you align the 2 plans and you create a focused, concise product backlog. You can learn more about my product strategy model by watching the video linked in the description. It's great to have an outcome-based and connected roadmap, but such a plan is useless if the people who should follow it don't understand or support it. You should therefore ensure that your product roadmap is shared. A great way to achieve this is to run a collaborative road mapping workshop, be it online or on site, and develop the roadmap together with the stakeholders and development team members. This allows you to leverage their expertise and make the best possible decisions. It ensures that there's a shared understanding of the roadmap and its goals, and it maximizes the chances that the stakeholders and development teams will support the plan. Ask your Scrum Master or Agile coach to facilitate the session so that everybody is heard and nobody dominates. Finally, any product roadmap is based on what you know at a given point in time, but the world does not stand still. To avoid that your plan becomes outdated, you should inspect and adapt it on a regular basis, at least every 3 months. To do this, consider the development progress as well as changes in the product strategy and the product backlog. And to review and update the product roadmap, adopt a collaborative approach. Bring together the individuals who helped you develop the current plan. This leverages the collective wisdom of the group and it realigns people. I hope that you found this video helpful. You can learn more about product roadmaps by attending my training courses and by reading my book, Strategize. Thank you for watching.